it's really special when you can connect with people you don't know through something like music. And it's actually really powerful that people from all over the world can come and watch you play, and you feel like in that moment that you're sharing the same experience, no matter what background you are or what language you speak. None of that matters anymore in that moment. So I think I have a very close relationship with my fans in that respect.
When I close my eyes, I see
both. So there's similarities between every country pretty much as there are differences. It's funny because some countries where they don't get a lot of events, they're really excited even though they don't know the music that well. So they're just excited to have an event and they're jumping around like crazy, but they don't know all the tracks. And then there's other countries that are really educated and know all the music inside out, but and also jump around. So it doesn't really matter if a country is exposed to a lot of music or not. I think the enthusiasm and the passion through music shines through anyway. I had a few weeks where I was just touring in Australia, so during the week I had a lot of time in the studio and I managed to finish a lot of tracks. So my next track with my wife Jano is called The Dreamers, and that'll be out fairly soon. My new remix of Jürgen Fry's The Theme just came out last week, and I've got a few other projects coming up soon. I really love both, but the studio part is how it all started for me. So I spent a long time just producing in the studio without having any gigs, and I really love the creative process of there's a blank screen and you sit down at your desk and then a few hours later there's something there, you know, there's music that comes out, and that's that creative process of creating something new every time you sit down in the studio I find really exciting. Now on the other side, the DJing and performing, it's an opportunity to play the music you've worked so hard on and spent so much time making and seeing how other people like it. So it's like you're presenting what you've been working on to the world, and seeing the feedback is awesome. I don't really like going to after parties that much, but I do like hanging around with the other artists and all the fans, and I'll go into the crowd and meet people, or just go back to the room sometimes. Like if I have an early pick up the next day for the next show, then I'll just go back to my hotel room and have some food and prepare for the next thing. Look, the phone shop was just a part-time job to pay the rent. I was always passionate about music and producing, and I was still DJing on the weekends as well. Just wasn't earning enough money to pay my rent. My other passions though, when I was younger, I used to surf a lot, I used to skateboard a lot, and I always liked drawing. I like doing things that I could express myself through, and so eventually I fell in love with music. I've just started again, so it's been a long time since I did it, but recently, about 6 weeks ago, I started getting back into it. It's been great. No, that's probably it. I can juggle too at the same time as moonwalking. I love animals, first of all. So I have a dog, a cat, and a big aquarium with lots of fish. And I've always had aquariums since I was a little kid. So for me, if my house doesn't have an aquarium, it doesn't feel like home. It's yeah, I had a fish tank from when I was like 12 or 13. So I've always had one. And now they've just gotten bigger and bigger as I've gotten older. First of all, I heard that the party scene there is amazing, especially at the transmission events. I've seen some photos of the production and it just looks unbelievable. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I've been watching it for a few years and hoping I'd get invited to play it, so it's a real honor. I feel pretty comfortable at every set time, to be honest. Like I've played opening set times before, and I've played peak time and also the closing, and it gives me an opportunity to play differently than I would for a different set time. So I'm excited about it. I'll play a lot harder and more energetic, and I can't wait. Of course, I always, almost every track I play I make my own versions or edits of, and almost every event I'll make special tracks just for that show. Hi, I'm MaRLo. I can't wait to play at Transmission. Hopefully see you there.